With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll change the look. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. He's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Throw caught by Achane. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back seven's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back eight. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the first down.
Now Achane on first and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Here we go on second and 12. And his throw is going to be incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Yo.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
It's fourth down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And I think the ball's out. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
And he is caught. Breaks through the contact. Still going.
All right.
10. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now, he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. For 30 more yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete.
Why did he jump? There's no need to jump at all. Absolutely no need to jump.
First thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Well, they've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses.
Oh,
very
my Lord.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play
We're just giving
understand what
straight
you have to get
blessings.
done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
That's terrible.
They'll look to throw again. And he's taken down. The Chiefs sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Jaguars are able to add on to that lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes, left side. And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
14, Chiefs 10. Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Thank you. You've been throwing some crazy shit out of sacks.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
What?
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Ready? 2nd and 10. To throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. 42 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Moody. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Score, Chiefs 17, Jaguars 14. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Here we go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
This dude, man, he gets away with murder.
At 9-3 here on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one. And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Oh, put your hands up.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
That's terrible.
Harold Fannin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to move back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. I've worked with you long enough now to know you like that decision. Go safe, pressure coming, hit your guy underneath.
It's an excellent decision, but he knew it came with consequences, and that's him getting hit on the play, but able to dump it to his running back and gain some yardage. I liked everything about it, especially his ability to stay in the pocket and execute.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Punter is terrible.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
They're going to look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will have the Jaguars first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Bro.
What
are you doing?
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is going to have the Jags first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Back to throw again. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On play action, they'll throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And shoving through the tackle. So possession
doing,
goes
EA?
over here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. Well, we saw plenty of throws like this in Columbus last year. He's got his guys a first down.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage, put the ball right on him.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
What?
The kicker here is complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
Golly, bro, this is nuts.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Here's 3rd and 7.
a loss of 6 on the play. It's now 3rd down and 7.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Travarius Ward. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
At the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A play action Motion fake. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was trash.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Running right, here's Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right down the middle. And they have regained the lead. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They
I don't
didn't
know
get
if I
the
want to keep
touchdown,
this
Charles, but
QB,
it does
man. He
translate
is
into
pretty
3
bad.
points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Wiggles free. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Oh my God!
They'll be marked down at the 26.
Oh, he's getting away with murder.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes
Just
advantage
no
of
way.
it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30.
Brings up 2nd and
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Now that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball
God
went
damn
to
it.
the receiver.
I see the play and they won't.
Big time play.
That's so
Just
whack,
inside
bro.
the 25-yard line. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. They'll look to throw here. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away
They
what
gave me
could
one
have been a
back finally.
touchdown.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Looking to throw. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Good catch, little lingo.
You described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll look to throw now on first down. Quick throw there, but it's going to
I hate his throw style. His throw style is
This
just
appeared to be a play call.
not
They
what's
were just
up.
trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They give to Achan on the option. And a good push there defensively as they
D-line
stop him at the
must be
48.
just
Gain of just 1.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They dot.
First time they've looked his way in this game, he comes through picking up the first.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 6 now. Back to the ground, Achan. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll set up to throw. And down he goes. Second back right around the 41-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Ooh, it's a dot.
It's caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Ty Felton, 40 yards.
And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance.
This has been a familiar
I don't
sight
block
all
nobody.
afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
24. Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. His fifth rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
32. Chiefs 29.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
No, let me play offense. Okay.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Ooh.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
23-yard line.
Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 7 catches for him now. And this last one, a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
He'll drop to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. Look at the big fella go. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one too low.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Ty Felton with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Now Moody for the PAT. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
Okay, they went for the fake, gone for the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Now second and 4.
Second and 4 at the Chiefs' 26-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. He'll look to throw. And to find the open man, that's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
18-yard line.
On the RPO, that's complete right side. And the Jags are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
He was out there waving his arms. I mean, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
It's a quarterback sneak.
Perfect.
And they'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jaguars have yet again retaken the lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here's the Jaguar kick team.
No, George, I'm not trying to win. I might get a field goal.
And a good
I do,
return
but I can't.
shy of the 30-yard line.
I got the number 2 pick right now. What do I look like winning? What is that?
Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Finding room at midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line.
I could have won.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive.
Shit.
And that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Back to throw. is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He's back to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up first and 10 here.
18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. Open man, that's Fulton. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's second down.
Here we go, set.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
You saw it though, George. I could have won.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Second down and 3. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on
Must be
this
super
game.
fast.
Extra point forthcoming. And they fake it. Pitch to the tight end. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Jacksonville,